At that instant, I am also caught up in a whirlpool of light and no longer understand what's what. Even if this is a game, the grief here is the real deal. These are real emotions. And I once again begin to fall, ascend, and when that sensation also seems to disappear, I suddenly feel like I've landed. I quickly survey my surroundings. Sakuya and Inagaki are gone. Only certain aspects of the world have changed. When I look up, I see the dully shining Ziggurat, which now looks like a large tombstone. That place is full of all the hopes and despairs for all life in Babylon, full of mysteries and answers. But, how do I put it? Is it the feel of the art assets, the textures? Anyway, I can't explain it well, but I can tell from experience that some sort of change has happened to this world. Has everything darkened? Extremely thin children with a glitter in their eyes at the roadside gather together as they greedily glare at me. At another corner, scantily clad women send me provocative glances. When I see them, my heart pounds like it did the time I encountered Yumi for some reason. What was it that Inagaki said? That the boys and girls who participated in Scenario Asher would be separated and then sent to the past and future, right? If that's the case, then when is this? Deciding not to think into it too deeply, I walk towards there. The reason why is because there is a tranquil fury in my heart. But towards whom? Towards the organization that created and manages Babylon. To the guys who live in that place as their base. But above everyone else, I can't forgive myself for allowing myself to be trapped like this. For leaving Sakuya alone. Whether this is the past or future, if that skyscraper's there, then the place I should go to is obvious. The Ziggurat, the core of Babylon's management. I vividly recall the time I tried to bulldoze my way through there as Shamash. But what was it that Inagaki said a few minutes ago?
所詮たかがゲームやんか。それともアッシュールにはなんかとてつもない仕掛けでも隠されてるっていうんか?
Haha, that's right. In the end, this is just a game world. Even if it feels more real than reality, the only thing here is substanceless data, nothing more than a shadow. So for argument's sake, even if I die in this world, my real body won't receive any damage at all. In that case, what do I have to fear?
Yoshi.
Having resolved myself, I start walking towards the Ziggurat. But at that instant, a man with a black jacket stands up from within the crowd of people who mull around me. Is he from Dro? When I look closely, I recognize those fox-like eyes. He's a guy I met in the back alley downtown. No, but that was something that should have happened in the real world. Is he also here in a form similar to his real self?
許せねえ絶対に許せねえ
He rushes at me with a knife in his hand while saying a line I swear I've heard somewhere before. It feels like something is trying to crush my heart. But before that... The body of the virtual world's Hinata reacts. Because I made him a soldier class when I was creating his character, he can fight a bit. But when the fox-eyed man sees that he's at a disadvantage, more black-jacketed men stand up around me. They're all wearing that gaudy fairy symbol.
できる相手だみんなで一斉にかかれくっそ
I try to escape, but several of them have anticipated that and cut me off at the front. When I turn around, I see I have pursuers. I've been surrounded in the blink of an eye. And then... they swoop down at me all at once. Sakuya isn't here. Chiquitita isn't here either. And Enlil won't show up to save me this time. I totter while guarding my abdomen and front. At this rate, they're going to torture me to death. It's true that I was resolved to die in this world, but not like this. God damn it, or my resolution's always going to be broken like this. Something suddenly rises in my dim consciousness.
あなたもそうそして失われた神は コマンドとパスワードを打ち込むことによって、自分の別のシャドウに対して、上が...
Huh? Wait, can I... Overload. At that instant, my whole body starts to fill with power and light. My stamina gauge that was almost at 0 is filled up to the max all at once, and...
Huh? マジかよ!
Shamash's power, a wall of light, sends my enemies flying. It would also be possible for me to pulverize them with that force, but it would be sheer stupidity to waste that power here. This is where Aya stopped me last time, but before the enemy reacts, I'll get as far as I can to reach the inner sanctum. It's there that I'll analyze scenario Asher. That's my goal.
ちょっと待て。問答無用。
Without laying a finger on them, I defeat them with an energy wave and advance forward. I don't have time to hesitate. Rather than my cerebrum, my cerebellum reacts. My body remembers running swiftly down this hallway. Shamash's body and cerebellum? In its memory, is its memory nothing more than something that's on or off? These questions flow within me. I immediately check my surroundings as I arrive in the elevator hall. I push all of the up and down buttons there. Now I have to wait for several of them to arrive. There are many surveillance cameras in the hall and elevators. I face them and hold my hands over my head. With that taken care of, they can't directly look at me now. I begin to send dummy elevators up and down. Then I pick a suitable time to ride one of them. Now this is the critical moment. I want to go to the top floor where all the data is accumulated. Be that as it may, there are 2 towers. Which one is it in? What's more, I'll definitely be stopped on my way, so... As Hinata, I'm on the brink of death. My HP gauge is dangerously close to 0.
どこだ!探せ! ちょっと待て。なんだこいつは!
Several black-suited men who appear to be security officers look down at me suspiciously.
光り輝く男に。なんだと!
There's no need to act. Hinata is on the brink of death.
敵はどっちだ!
Due to my verge of death status, Hinata's voice system isn't working well. I desperately point my thumb down. Just then, nervousness runs through them.
まずい! 測られたか。守らねば。
What's going on? Don't tell me that the top floor is mere window dressing. The man who appears to be the leader checks me out and exchanges glances with me.
了解!
One of them grabs my arms and drags me out of the elevator. He then immediately goes back in, as it appears all of them are heading downstairs.
かつての王にして未来の王よ。我らを導きたまえ。
His whole statement feels like it's full of profound meanings. Even though I don't have time to think about it, the mysteries are just raining down on me one after another. I've been left alone. Even if I worry about what to do, the answer was apparent from the beginning. Thanks to my trick just now, most of the security personnel should be heading downstairs. Then I should take that chance and find what I can on the top floor. Even though I can only guess what this important thing they're guarding is, if EDOC, or should I say Code, attacks me with all they've got, then not even Shamash can hold out forever. I leave out the last letter of the password so I can type it in whenever and stand up. I'll need Shamash's power for when I break into the mainstay of EDOC soon. Now then, how should I get to the top now? As I ponder this...
ハローハローお兄ちゃん遅いよもう
レム
こっちこっちエレベーターなんかどれだって見張られてるんだからそれより秘密の通路があるんだよ
A secret passage? I follow the fairy, lured in by her. There's a spiral staircase that goes on for as far as the eye can see. The sight takes my breath away. I don't know where it's coming from, but there's wind blowing here.
こっちこっち
I look to see Lem is beginning to steadily ascend the staircase. This staircase feels like it goes up forever. Even so, the fairy casually begins flying ahead. I advance up one step after another as if I'm being summoned. Something worms its way inside my head. This is strange. Have I seen this staircase before? Truthfully, it might be best to input the last E to turn into Shamash and run up these stairs, but for some reason I feel like I shouldn't do that. The fact that Lem's been in a good mood the whole time suggests that I made the right choice. Perhaps because enough time has passed to restore my stamina, my legs don't feel heavy. What is that sickle-shaped red light that lies further above the staircase? It's fascinating, but now I begin to feel very uneasy. How many times have I been repeating this? A strange question indeed. Even though this is the first time I've tread upon the Ziggurat, no, that might just be what Shamash's memories are making me think.
なあ、レム。
Is my guess correct? How long does this staircase go on for? Where's the exit? The instant I try to ask these questions,
さあ、着いたよ、お兄ちゃん。
Lem points at a part of the spiral staircase, and beyond it is...
な、
This place matches my memories perfectly. If I had to say a difference, it's that the computer isn't on, and Sakuya and I aren't sitting at the desk. That's it. As confusion racks my mind, I see Lem.
ようこそ再構築されたツッキーのお部屋へ。
Reconstructed? This is a version of Mutsuki's room comprised of data. And displayed on the screen is... The cursor is flashing, and the final letter hasn't been input yet, exactly the same as how I prepared the password for my shadow. I slowly approach it and...
お兄ちゃん、
ムツキ。
私はもうお兄ちゃんの知ってるムツキじゃない。
Yeah, had that feeling.
別にいいんだ。前だって僕はムツキのことを大して知っていたわけじゃないし、今から新たな気持ちでムツキのことを知っていきたい。
本当の私は深い深い水の彼方にいるの。
ね？
ここで喋っている私はただの立体映像。私が用意しておいたデータを私のように読み上げるだけのプログラム。いわばゴーストなの。
そんな。
The thing I've struggled so hard to obtain is just Mutsuki's ghost?
本当はお兄ちゃんに私の日記を読ませていいのかどうかわからなかった。消してしまおうと思ったこともあった。でも
Diary? Mutsuki wrote something like that?
きっと読んでもらえれば私の感じたことがいろいろ分かってもらえると思うから。それはお兄ちゃんとあの人が和解するのに必要なことだから。
That person? That phrase showed up earlier as well. Who's she referring to? Could it be Enlil, her partner?
お兄ちゃん、私の日記読んでくれる？ちょっと長いんだけど。
This sudden event has left me dizzy. I resist the urge to read it right away and call out to Lem, who's hovering around like a hummingbird.
なあ、レム。
タリラリラノラッタラリ
レム、重要なことなんだ。
ハローロイレハレ
レム。
どうしたのお兄ちゃん。
どうしたじゃないよ。大事なお願いがあるんだ。
あ、ごめんね。新月が近いからレム調子が変なの。時々記憶も飛んじゃうし。
レム？
She's being affected by the moon's age. Is that really true? If that's the case, then I need to get my business with her done right away while she's still conscious.
このムツキの日記をどこか安全な場所にダウンロードできるかい？
お兄ちゃんは今シャマシなんだものね。ルート権限があるから問題ないよ。
だったらちゃんとそういう安全な経路をたどって僕のところへ送ってほしい。
If I take my time reading the diary here, I'm almost certain that Edok will find and delete me. That's why I'm using this method.
わかった。待っててね。
And besides, there's something I've got to do. I have to find Sakuya, who is separated from me inside Babylon. I can't leave her alone, but... She's humming again. Is she alright?
この神聖にして不可侵の領域に何故現れたか。
お前は。
It's Enlil. His eyes are piercing and shining.
どうやってシャマシュのアカウントを手に入れた？
それは。
まあいい。もとより、ここから生かして返す気はない。
Lem's off-tune singing is only making me more nervous. I unconsciously hold out my left hand and produce a force field of light as Shamash. I strike with as much energy as possible.
昇進!
The energy didn't fly. My left arm is struck by what feels like lightning, and the instant I think about how oddly light my hand is, my left arm falls to the floor.
ムツキに懺悔しながら冥界へ行くがよい。
My reaction speed feels like it's wrong. While I'm paralyzed, unable to do anything, my vision is cut off diagonally. Huh? Something's falling on my cheek.
Sakuya.
What happened to me? Where am I?
Sakuya, 僕は一体。
もう、心配かけないでよ。
This is... It seems we've returned to where we started.